What if our only lifeline becomes our biggest curse? This is the question haunting the Sutariyas and many more innocent families of Valbipur situated in the remote area of V.V.nagar. Tuberculosis created a menace amongst these people in the recent years, so the state government commenced the DOTS therapy for proper prevention and cure of tuberculosis. But the recent deaths of 79 people have appalled the state. To whom should we blame these deaths? To the doctor, to the administration, or to the government? Our correspondent Priyanka reports right from Valbipur. So Priyanka, can you shed some light on this matter?
Yes, Anusha. Right now I'm surrounded by women and children mourning for their loved ones who have succumbed to tuberculosis. Beside me is Mrs. Ramabin Sutariya, who has lost her husband, who was the only earning source of the family of 9 due to tuberculosis. Mrs. Ramabin Sutariya, તમને શું લાગે છે કે આ દિવસ તમને કોના લીધે જોવું પડે છે? સરકાર અને જનતાને કંઈ કહેવું છે તમને?
શું કહું બેન તમને હવે, અમે આખા જીવનની જવાબપૂંજી દવા અને ડોક્ટર પાછળ આપી દીધી, તો પણ આજે અમારે કોણ જાણે ક્યાંથી આ દિવસ જોવો પડ્યો છે. હવે હું મારા કુટુંબનું ભરણ પોષણ કઈ રીતના કરીશ? શું ખવડાવીશ એમને? અમને ડોક્ટરે જે પણ કરવા કીધું હતું, જે પણ લાવવા કીધું હતું તે બધું જ કર્યું. સમયસર દવાઓ પણ આપી હતી, તો પણ કહેવામાં આવ્યું હતું કે દવાઓ થશે એટલે સારું થઈ જશે. હવે મને ખબર નથી પડતી મારી ભૂલ શું થઈ છે, મેં શું ખોટું કર્યું છે.
As you can see, people are still not clear what took them to this tragedy. Their despair is turning into aggression towards medical authorities. Let us see what do doctors have to say. Over to you, Nilay.
We have with us Doctor, the head of administration of government hospital. So now, what do you think will be the possible cause of these deaths?
We are running DOTS therapy in the vicinity and we even have the record made for that. But we are not sure regarding the quality of the medicines that have been provided by the government under the DOTS therapy.
So now, the analysis report for the drugs have indicated what led to many in Valbipur. Over to you, Anusha.
Not only antimalarials, antimicrobacterials and vaccines, but the drugs used in diabetes and hypertension also fall in the same league. In 2009, China sold a drug, glibenclamide, which contained 6 times more the normal active pharmaceutical ingredient in it. Lipitor, sold by UK, was also detected for having lack of sufficient active pharmaceutical ingredient. Apart from the worst scenario, there are evidences of substandard drugs being sold and prevailing in India. A recent report exposed that a dangerously high 12% of drugs supplied by Delhi pharmacies were substandard, while it was 5% in Chennai. Even in the cosmetic industry, of the 80,000 chemicals used in India, only 200 are tested for their safety. The FDA isn't even authorized to approve pharmaceutical cosmetic ingredients. FDA states that manufacturer may use almost any ingredient they choose to. And as a result, you and I are exposed to several neurodegenerative diseases, lung, liver, kidney abnormalities and even genital abnormalities. There are steps being taken by the people to fight against this issue of substandard drugs. Several NGOs in our country are taking up this issue. The active member of one such NGO, Dr. Satish, is joining us today. So sir, what are the activities being undertaken by your institution in this matter?
Yes, the substandard drugs, especially in the world, it is a major problem. Even in India also, it is a more problem whenever we are using the substandard drugs. Especially, these substandard drugs have more content. Sometimes it will lead to the dangerous effects, or sometimes it contains very less medicament. It is showing the less therapeutic activity of the treatment. So it will lead to the treatment failure.
What, according to you, should be the solution to eradicate this problem from its roots?
Yes, to avoid this major problem of substandard drugs, first of all, the pharmaceutical companies must register their premises into the licensing authority by the government. Then they have to follow the good manufacturing practice while practicing as well as the manufacturing the drug itself. Even moreover, the pharmacists, retail pharmacists generally, they have to purchase the medication from the authorized dealers. Then only the medications is very authenticated, then only the people will receive the good, safe medications. Otherwise, this will lead to the more problem. One more thing also, government can take the more stringent actions against the spurious or substandard drugs. by appointing more and more drug inspectors generally, then this drug inspector will monitor the pharmaceutical industry as well as in the retail pharmacy. They can observe that substandard drugs easily, then they can cancel the license also in the retail pharmacist. Especially we have to appoint in this pharma field educated as well as the qualified pharmacist even in the manufacturing as well as in the distributing of the retail pharmacists also. We are requesting to the public, okay, don't go with the price of the medications. You always see the quality of the medications because life is the priceless.
Thank you, sir, for giving us your precious time and making our viewers aware of these facts. An idea can change your life, but a substandard drug can end your life.